everyone. I just felt led to come and share a dream that I had about in 2017 um, about Kobe Bryant. I forgot where I had it in my journal written down, but I know I had posted it online in a comment maybe. So I went back to my history, and actually it was quite easy to find because it was like the third to last one that is available in my history. I posted it in the comment section of this lady, the white dove, um, about she kept seeing the number 555 and whether it was a warning. So I posted the dream here, and I said I was just reading my dream journal, and as I read the words God's door, someone just knocked on my door and gave me the chills. So I guess I have to share that dream too. I guess I must have been commenting on her website at the moment. I was walking around a place that seemed like a college campus, and one of the few Samuels that I know was walking behind me, holding me with his arms around me like he was in love with me. So that was just it seemed like we were very close in the dream. And I found that very weird because I don't really know this guy. He's like a young kid and just worked with him in a program a lot years ago. I see him like a nerdy little brother. So in the dream, we're about to go to this party, and as we get to the door, Kobe Bryant is exiting the party through large double doors, followed by a ton of people. And I feel sad that we missed the party. Samuel tells me that we'll wait for the next one. So, because I found it odd that I was dreaming of this Samuel kid that I barely remembered. Um, I know that the dream must have been symbolic because I was very close to him in the dream. I felt a lot of love coming from him. So I Googled, more about Samuel, and his name means heard of God. Um, and at that point, I also looked up Kobe's name because also I'm not somebody that watches a lot of sports or anything. I really wasn't keeping track. I'm in Europe also, and we don't even watch basketball here. So I wasn't keeping up with anything that Kobe was doing. So I looked up his name, and that meant God's door, and to me, it was a major LA symbol. That's what I posted on here. Um, so also another thing that I found interesting was I looked in my journal, and the date that I had this dream was in February of 28th. And it just really stuck with me because if you look at that's the second month in the Hebrew calendar. The 28th is when they celebrate the death of Samuel the prophet. They just have this massive observation for him on that day, and I really had no idea until I googled this just from my dream. Also, um, also something that I think Samuel really symbolizes here is with hearing. His name is God has heard because his mother to conceive from her fervent prayers to the Lord. And even the way he started walking with the Lord has to do with hearing. So, it started here in 1 Samuel 3, where he kept hearing somebody calling him Samuel, and Eli kept sending him away because he wasn't the one calling him. So here, Samuel finally is instructed to tell the Lord that he is there. Speak, for thy servant heareth. So there's so much about hearing the Lord, and then the Lord responding to Samuel. Behold, I will do a thing in Israel at which both the ears of everyone that heareth it shall tingle. So there's so much involved in here with hearing. So that was really interesting. And also what motivated me to go find the dream that I vaguely remembered in my journal was that I was starting to get confirmations about. Like, for instance, on Saturday, I got 2925, and that means to knock at the door. So that's to knock at the door. That was really interesting last Saturday. And the scripture that it leads to is ask and it shall be given to you, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh, receiveth, and he that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh, it shall be opened. So, and I got that like just a couple of days before when my husband and I went to a prayer meeting. We were asked to meditate on different scriptures that were there, and the one that I picked was that one. So it came back again to me on Saturday, and then I see the news of Kobe. So then I remembered that I had been led in this dream to go see his name means God's door, and then that I was led to post this was because as I was writing to this lady, I was reading God's door when somebody knocked on my door, so it just kind of all tied together as confirmations. So the video that where I posted this, where I was led to post this comment, is about what's the meaning of 555. This lady um, has been seeing it a lot, and she just wanted to know what the meaning was. But I find it really interesting. Her hat here is all about LA, and also I think one of the signs that she saw with the 555 was about death.
I have a feeling in my spirit that it's not good. I keep seeing 555. Um, Actually, I saw it twice today. Um, Actually, I was driving on the highway, and we have like screens that say stop, the old messages that they put out, and it says there has been 555 deaths on this highway. I guess from driving or whatnot. And what's even weirder is this morning I got up, and it's constantly, I've been seeing it here lately. I looked at my phone, it was 555, and I was like, and I just felt like, ooh, this is, I just knew it meant something. And then today I drove and I saw that again. It was confirmation for me. So I definitely feel like I don't have a good feeling about it. I definitely feel like it means something, like destruction's coming, which I've kind of been feeling anyway.
One other thing that I posted, another comment in her video, was this link to this prophecy that someone received 5 years ago. There's that five again. Posture your hearts to receive power at 555. And she talks about the 555 is the completed covenant number of grace. And they received a spiritual understanding that there were the days that contained 555 at sunrise and sunset would be significant. So I was like, well, that's interesting. So I decided to look up, well, when's going to be the next 555, sunrise or sunset. And I looked it up. So this is March of 2020. And if you look at March 10th, that's a 555 sunrise. And it's just really interesting that it's actually the exact date of Purim, which is all having to do with Esther and the saving of the Jewish people. So that was really cool to see. And the next one was in April. And I'm doing this in Jerusalem. And that's April 29th. So I looked that up, and that's actually another important day. It's Israeli Independence Day. It's actually the 72nd celebration of the 1948 Declaration of Independence that basically declared Israel a nation. So that's huge. But the 555 would fall on such important dates on the Jewish calendar. So I just want to put it out there to encourage you with these scriptures about seeking the Lord and knocking on His door, and maybe God's door is being open to us at this time. I'd love to hear if anybody has any additional interpretations, but I just wanted to put it out there. Thank you.